we've lived in a beautiful home in South Ogden for 20 years, loved the home, and was actually going to plan on staying there. And when we went to a home show for Ovation Homes, we walked into this home, and I just could not believe how much I loved it. And
I wasn't looking to move. I loved where we lived. But this was a home that would fit our needs, fit our lifestyle.
And all of a sudden, I nearly did somersaults because I didn't have to mow the yard. I didn't have to shovel the snow. And all of these people around here were a lot like me as we looked around. And we just flat out bought the home in that day. We didn't even have a plan to buy the home. We bought it that day. And we actually sold our home that night. It was fantastic. We loved it.
I loved where I was living before I moved into my Ovation home. I lived in a split-level home with a half-acre yard and a lot of things to take care of, and it just became too much as I looked at the future.
When we were looking for a different home, we knew we wanted a home without any stairs. We wanted a walk-in shower, and we wanted a smaller yard so that we wouldn't have to spend so much time in the yard.
And we wanted a large gathering area for our grandkids and their dogs when they came to visit. We had our list of what we wanted. We started looking from Bountiful northward, and we found that the older the house, the less it would fit our needs, and we kept moving north, and the houses got bigger for the same price, and we found the Ovation home that we loved in West Haven.
And it checked all the boxes.
So I was a single mom, too much house, needed something I could manage, and went out for a walk one day, ran into an Ovation home development, and that's where I landed.
I was newly single with a big house and big yard, and figured out that I really lived in a very small section of my house, so I went looking for something much smaller and ended up in an Ovation house.
And that is where we met. And so goes the story. We ended up getting married. He moved into mine, and then we decided we needed our Ovation home.
You know, one thing that I didn't realize how important it is, when you get a little bit older, all of a sudden, you kind of like not having a lot of stairs. It's kind of fun to be able to get from here to here to here, and just like that, and not have to worry about it. And so we can go to the laundry, we can go to our bedroom in just seconds, or we can prepare food, or I can go to my little den and watch my football game and do whatever I want. There's all one level. It's really worth the money. It's worth everything to us at this stage in our life not to have all the extra stairs that most people have.
And we no longer have children to send downstairs to get things or upstairs. So our runners are gone. So it's our legs now.
And we don't have a basement anymore, and we don't want one.
The things I like about single level living, definitely no stairs, and we have the space we want to entertain family with and be able to enjoy time together.
And I was raised in a single level home, and stairs are nice and basements are nice, but I love the fact that I can get anywhere in the house. Our grandkids run all over. It's like a track. They run all over the place on that one level.
Climbing stairs is not always comfortable, and not having to climb stairs has been a real benefit for me. Being in our Ovation home, having a single level has been a benefit. My parents can come to our home. They can get in and out of the home. People have been on walkers and knee scooters and been able to get in and out of our home very easily.
I think single level living is a great thing for people who are aging. If you want to stay in your home for a more extended period of time and have your autonomy, then you need to look at having a home that you could have a walker in someday. You need to look in a home that will meet the needs that you have when maybe you don't have all the help that you have right now.
The Ovation home allows us to come and go as we please. For me, no yard work, since I hate that. One of the big advantages we found is we've been able to each take in a sibling for a little while and take care of them when they needed help rather than go to a rehab center, and that's been very special to us.
It has been.
The advantage to me of living in a newer home was to not have the problems of maintenance that you have in a 40-year-old home. I didn't like to be at the mercy of busy families and busy grandchildren to have them come to help me take care of the yard. Moving into a new home has made it so that I don't have to spend so much time doing yard work, and I have more time to pursue my passions of travel and writing and spending time with grandkids, and it's been great. I also saw friends who would get to the point where they were 80, 83 years old, and all of a sudden say, "Oh, I think it's time to move." And if you're doing that, you're past the time when you should have moved. If you're going to move, it's better to make the decision while you have your health and your ability to make new friends in the neighborhood.
One of the wonderful reservations was, gee, we grew our kids. We had 5 girls and all of their friends. Everybody lives here. We grew them all up. But those kids get married and have their own families. And all of a sudden, we're real active at one time, and then all of a sudden, we're alone. We're lone nesters. And all of that is gone. And there's a fear when you move that you're going to move. Nobody knows who you are. Nobody knows who your kids are. So what's happened to us? We have a new family.
Right, so I think.
We have a whole new family that we know, that we didn't even know existed.
We moved in and there were still a lot of houses to be built, but we have met many people there from varying stages of people with young kids to older people like us. And we have some wonderful families. We have a brother and a sister that live in different houses, and their kids are always going back and forth to play with each other, and the family is so friendly. They always wave. We always wave to them. We have some other friends that have just moved in, and it's been great to get to meet new friends again.
We live on a street that is family. Our street is family. We take care of each other. We are aware of each other's needs, and everyone on the street, we just call each other family. It's been a sweet experience for us to live in this community and lifestyle.
Since we moved into our home, our life has changed dramatically. We live in a cove of 33 homes, and it is just a whole different lifestyle than what I was used to. And I maybe mentioned before, but no snow, no mowing the yards. Everybody's yard is trimmed and beautiful. You don't walk out and see a tire in somebody's front yard. You know every person in the neighborhood. We have 33 homes. Every single person knows me, and I know them. And it's amazing how it changes your life. I walk my dog, and it takes me twice as long to get home because I talk to so many people every day. Everybody knows everybody. We have a list of everybody's phone numbers. If people are sick, you can't believe the food that's brought in. You can't believe what it's like to live in a home in an area like this.
I have missed people in my old neighborhood, but they have been supplemented by some wonderful new neighbors who shovel my snow and bring me treats, and we even go to exercise class together. Through our church association, I have been able to share some sweet experiences with them.
It's the kind of neighborhood where we take care of everybody. We have a gentleman that takes the garbage in for all 33 homes every Monday morning and has not missed one Monday in 5 years.
Up our driveways.
Takes
to
it from the
top of
curb to the driveway door or to your garage door. And we all tell him that we can do it, and he says, no, this is my contribution to this neighborhood that we love. But I got to tell you this famous story. Last week, one of our ladies went in and got a transplant because of cancer. When she was on the way home after being in the hospital for a month, one of the neighbors texted everybody in the neighborhood, and as she drove down the street, because we couldn't physically get close to her because of whatever, we had a parade. All of the people came out of their home and cheered. As she drove down, she waved at everybody. And that's what it's like to live in a neighborhood that I had no idea you could live like this in the other place that I had.
Well, I had moved into my ovation home, and somebody had come to me and said, there's a single man moving in the neighborhood. Are you interested? And I said, no, I'm not.
And I did move in the neighborhood, but I really was isolated. I traveled a lot and went back and forth. But for a year, she really did ignore me, or run away more than ignore. So.
And then after that, we had our first date, and the rest is history.
One of the draws for coming into this home was having a large great room area that my whole family could be together in. And this home has been perfect for large family gatherings.
So the beauty of the design of the home is that we have room for everyone. We have blended families, so there's a lot of us, but we have room for everyone to come and stay and be together and enjoy our time together.
Our family is very important to us. We have a big extended family. And one of the things we enjoyed was being on one level so Dell and I can be on one level and not have to go downstairs or upstairs. But we did add a loft on our level. We chose one of those. And it's so our 20 grandkids can be up in the loft if we want, and the rest of us are down and having a little more quiet. But we can rearrange tables, and we can set over 30 people we set in our home on the main level.
When we were designing and making decisions, it was important to have a room for family to come and stay in, and for a large room for family to gather in. And we were able to figure that out with the design. It was a very open design, and so now everyone can be in the kitchen and family room all together, and there's room for us to do that.
I appreciated that people from Ovation had a design center and they were with me every step of the way. They'd already done a lot of the work to give you choices. You can have choice A, choice B, or choice C. They had done the legwork, and when it came right down to it, I came out with a really lovely home with the features that I wanted.
After living together in her ovation home for a while, we decided we needed our home. And so together we got to design a home from start to finish, and now it truly is our home.
When we were discussing and figuring out the house, I had fallen in love with a specific rug. We decided to buy it, even though we hadn't finalized our decision yet. But we bought it and we put it in the garage and then made the decision to build in our house. And we designed the house around this specific rug that I had fallen in love with, which meant paint colors, furniture, tile, wood floor, all of that matched and was designed around this rug.
My advice to my friends who are considering moving is don't wait, move while you have your health. Don't be so concerned about keeping all of your stuff. Your kids don't want all of your stuff that you're going to move with. It's a gift to your children to move and to downsize and to get rid of half of the things that you really don't need to have.
I would highly recommend Ovation Homes to anyone looking to downsize and simplify their lives. It's a beautiful lifestyle and brings great happiness.
And a big sense of community.
Big sense of community.
In our other home that we lived for 20 years, we had a whole different lifestyle because I got up in the morning, went to work, and got home late, and it was a fast-paced life. All of a sudden, I retire. What now? Life is really different. I'm able to get out and sit on my front porch and communicate with people because there's a mailbox right across the street, and everybody from the whole block comes down there, and I get to talk to them. It's a different kind of a lifestyle than whatever I lived all those years of working. And it's just fun to have a lot of friends right close by that you know are watching out for you. When you retire, you'll find that you're going to want to have a buddy. And this is my buddy. This guy I take usually twice a day, but every morning we go on a walk. And the walk is an adventure because we get to see all the other dogs and all the other people in our neighborhood that have dogs. We cross paths every morning. It's amazing. But this is my bud. This name is Chip, and I wouldn't do away with him for anything. He's my greatest buddy, and you just want to go around the block with him as much as you can.
To my friends who have thought about moving, I would say, don't wait another 10 years. Do it now. Ovation Homes will let you build a home that will meet the needs of your family. I have a loft over my garage that is perfect for my grandchildren. I have a large gathering area where we can have Sunday dinners together, and a home that has less maintenance and will provide a great place for me to live for many years to come.
Some of my favorite times are right now in my whole lifetime. And the home is a big part of my life right now.
We have had a wonderful experience with Ovation. They're very concerned that they give you the home you desire.
And we regularly say, we sure love our new home. And we do say that at night. We'll say, I sure like living here.